Baby, if you don't want to be in the water, you don't have to. So you can come inside. Hey guys, happy Wednesday again. I was trying to get on here earlier and talk. Maybe look. The sun is sunning today. Let me. My phone about to die on. Oh, she sent me another message.
Also, with the videos I saw on your YouTube channel, which is so motivational and inspiring.
Oh,
I am new to it with selling digital products. I bought RB. It's something similar
RBA.
like I think DWA or UVC, but I think your one are more advanced. I think RBA is like something similar like it, but I think DWA and I think UVC. But what I wanted to ask, like, how do you all market it? Like, I have been putting it on my Instagram, on TikTok, and is it that I have to go live for like to explain? Because I don't really have a lot of followers on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think with 1,000 followers, you could go live on TikTok, but like on Instagram and I know you said you could open up a Instagram stuff on your page, and you could be faceless or that way like in marketing it like to like market the product, like the digital product.
Yeah, no problem. Honestly, sis, just truthfully being yourself. Live is a huge thing. I cannot say that enough. Just because there's so many just different like AI going crazy and really trending at this point, it really is. I don't want to say putting a bad taste in people's mouths, but it really is making it harder for people to trust because it's like, oh wow, people can literally put up this AI thing, use Chat GBT, and tell me everything that I literally want to hear. So I mean, I tell all of my students honestly, live is just honestly where it's at. Another great way is on your YouTube channel. So if you do have a YouTube channel, definitely do like blogs and behind the scenes type of stuff like that because it really does make a difference for people to kind of see that, oh, this is not as hard as it seems or it may looks, because again it can be intimidating for a lot of people, in general, thinking like, oh well, they say like pick a niche and get a digital product and whatever like that, but what am I going to be doing? Your content is the fastest way that you can get visibility on yourself and on like your brand that you're trying to build. But live really creates that connection and it really reaches people a lot faster. So I definitely would be utilizing live stream if you can. TikTok, not necessarily. Like if you don't have enough followers right now, that's fine. If you're engaging on there and being consistent, they have been allowing people under 1,000, what do they call, girl, TikTok followers to allow you to go live, so you have that option. YouTube, same thing. If you have like 50 followers on or 50 subscribers on YouTube, you can go live on there. So I would just take advantage. Instagram, you don't have to have a minimum. So definitely there. You said you were faceless or face forward. I can't remember if you said face. I'll look at your page and just give you some tips and tricks. But live stream, hell yeah, girl, as much as you can. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to multitask. Because if I don't send messages back to people when I say I'm gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it. But hey, y'all. So early I was laughing because today, baby, today has been a day. Today has been a day. Today has been a day. Um, as always, I had some questions about my live yesterday, so I wanted to get back on here, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, baby, I do the same thing every day, y'all. Ain't nothing changing. Please stop overthinking this process. Please stop overthinking the process, y'all. I cannot say it enough. Like, just start. Just start. Just start. Just start. Just start. Because you're gonna spend so much time, so much energy, wasted time and energy, where it's like you could have been making money. You could have learned, failed, and figured it out by now. So again, this is why I get on live, y'all, every day and try to show y'all. I try to give y'all good examples. I guess I need to do a better job. Really, Xavier, does that feel good to you? Does that feel good to you, son? Okay. These people gonna look at you like you crazy. Um, but basically, long story short, walking through that process. So if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife, mom of two, and I always get online and show people how to make money. Go get it then, girl. Because you ain't even get wet. And I always try to get online and show people how to make money online with digital products because it really changed my life. For a person like myself who did not think it was possible and thought it was too good to be true. Sorry y'all, I'm on mommy duty too, so I'm watching the kids out here. Um, I'm just so passionate about trying to help people and really like help them understand like there is a way for you to create passive income for yourself. One, it starts with you believing and changing your mindset. And that was one thing that I was talking about today. Like I be having these deep thoughts. And what did I say earlier today? And I was like, man, like people need to really like, oh, one thing that I did that really changed the game for me. I started literally like saying triple what I wanted. Like I got into this, got into the digital marketing space a little over a year and a half ago, or a little over a year and a couple months. And at the time, and it's the thing, when you're unfamiliar with something and you don't understand the possibilities, or honestly, if your mindset is fucked up, you under, I don't want to say not undervalue yourself, but you lowball yourself. That's the word. You lowball yourself. And I had kept telling myself, I was like, man, I just want to make $1,000 in this. I see people making 30 and 40K, 50K, 60K, but I just, if I could just make $1,000, I'd be grateful. I'd be grateful. And that'd be the thing. Like we have to not be afraid to ask for more. Why are you so afraid to ask for the life that you deserve? Why are you so afraid to, attract that? You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to put in the work and put in the discipline, what's wrong with saying, baby, I want 100K day. I want 100K month, whatever. Like there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like, you should be setting these high standards for yourself. And that's one thing that I did personally. Once I started getting my groove going and stuff, I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna start making 20K. I'm gonna start making 20K, 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 20K. And that would be like my number. And then it was like consistently I started hitting 10K. Because it's like sometimes when you set on us, I guess, and what I'm trying to say, long story, if this makes sense, you could be so set on a certain amount because it's just enough to get by. And that kind of ties into the fact of like you're almost essentially operating out of, you know, um, a desperate energy, right? I always ask God and pray God. A lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't be praying and asking God for money. I don't. I know God promised me a harvest. I know that He wants me to live an abundant life. He wants me to be prosperous, right? So me asking for 10 times the amount that I need, you know what I'm saying, is different. Oh no, I want to make 100K months. I want to make 100K months. I want to make. And when you are constantly pouring into yourself and saying things like this, it's gonna make you show up where, yeah, you may not hit that 100K month, but damn, you were shooting for 1,000 and you didn't make 7K, or you were shooting for 1,000 and you made 10K, 15K. So I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to motherfucking ask for the moon, the stars, and the rainbows, okay? Because you are entitled to that and you should have that. And especially if you're someone that's willing to be disciplined and put in the work. Did you literally get it on the rooftop? It's gone, son. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone, baby.
I don't even know how I did that.
It's gone. I'm gonna make y'all some nuggets and some fries. Well, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So,
We're probably gonna need a ladder here.
or somebody gonna have to go out the window and get it. I damn sure am not.
I don't think anybody wants to go out the window.
Huh?
I don't think anybody wants to go.
Yeah. I was about to say maybe when daddy come home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Damn, I keep forgetting where I'm at. Baby, when I tell you this day has just been sideways, but in a good way, But yeah, so don't be afraid to ask for more because you deserve it. And again, I had a deeper way of saying this because was having this conversation when I was in the car with myself. Okay, thank you. Okay, you're dirty. Okay, so you ready to go take a bath now?
No, I want to go chicken.
Okay, I got it in the air fryer. Okay. Okay, girl. Bye. Hey, Tori, how are you, sis? Huh? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to go inside now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to wear y'all out so y'all go to sleep. Hey Tori. Happy birthday, sis. What you doing on here? Happy birthday. But y'all, it was again. I had a message, but I didn't lost the message. But I just be wanting people to know that because I swear, like every time I talk to people, and I guess the more and more that I talk to people, and I just be like, you know how like, and this is why I be saying, y'all, me and my relationships with people, I really don't like people. That's what it comes down to. Because I get so frustrated with people, but then at the same time, I have to understand. I have to understand your starting point. I have to understand where you coming from.
What?
Okay, immediately get in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, please. And I'll make y'all nuggets and fries. Okay. Yeah. Take your clothes off in the laundry room, sir.
Got it.
Thank you. Close my door. Boo, I see you staring. Um, uh, yo, I'm sorry. So this is my real life, okay? This is real life. But no, what I was trying to say was, as a coach and a mentor, when I be helping people and be talking to people, it just be like I have to remember that we all had a starting point. We all was somewhere eventually. We all were somewhere at one point. But I just be wanting it to click in faster for you. But it's completely normal for us to go through that, and just really, is it rationalized? It may be rationalized, y'all. As far as just like get comfortable with like, hey, no, it's very possible that I can make enough money to buy a motherfucking car every day if I want to. Okay, I can do that. It's been proven. People have 100K month, whatever your salary is. This is another thing that I always used to tell myself. I'd be like, I don't care if you sell 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. You've made that money. You've made it before, right? So why can't you make it in a month? Why can't you make it in a day? And start saying that. And I'm telling you again, you may not make that amount of money, but you're going to surpass what you need or what's that check mark for you. Because again, a lot of people start their businesses or start digital marketing or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I just want to make 500. If I could just make $500, $1,000 or whatever. No, I'm open to whatever. I'm open to my expectations being exceeded, Lord. You know what I'm saying? There is no maximum, minimum, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like really, you have to be that way, y'all. And that's important when it comes to that. And it's something about it that I cannot explain, the energy behind it. Because again, I can get on here all day and show y'all the strategy, the system, step by step. Hey, this is what you need to do, give you the game plan, the blueprint, everything or whatever. But if you do not believe in yourself, if you do not think that you are worthy, if you do not think that that you're capable of this, then we're not gonna get anywhere. We're not gonna go anywhere. you know and so that'd be my biggest thing. And that's why I'm always saying, like, I'm really big on integrity with people. I'm really grateful to God that, like, what I wanted to make in this, I already have. And so that's why it's so much easier for me to show up, help people, talk myself out of it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, baby, I was like, baby, you ain't get, look, I'm gonna take this money. But no, like now I'm like, girl, if you don't have the time to do this shit, if you don't have the energy, if your mindset is fucked up right now, if you are, because so many people, and I'm like, God, like, why you be doing this, Lord? What am I supposed to say? People be hitting me up talking about, girl, this is my last $300. This is my last $200. I'm gonna invest in. I need this to work and happen for me. And I'm like, girl, no, we can't come. Like, handle your baby. You got to get you a little part-time work from home job. Let's fix these finances first, because I'm telling you, operating out of that desperate energy, y'all, it will keep you in a cycle of not getting anywhere. And that's one thing that I do not want for you, sis or sir. Okay. Pretty good, thanks, son. Girl, I had to work all day, so I'm taking my time over the week. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, well, damn, sis. Well, I hope you get a little shot of something, a little birthday shot, girl. Um, uh, oh, she said I received that. Period, Tori. Okay, you in? That's your new page. Am I subscribed to this page? Let me make sure I'm subscribed, sis. Yeah, I know I be trying to. Girl, I didn't even start TikTok. I didn't forgot. Child, let me get on TikTok too.
You've been posting consistently and you still have low views.
Um, At this point, we just getting on live. I ain't doing all that damn picture shit no more. Okay, because what? And my phone is gonna overheat. I have a feeling. Let me see. Y'all, I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to be motherfucking consistent. Okay, sis, I just subscribed too. For you. Thank you for coming on the other channel as well. Look, I need to be uploading this podcast episode. That'd be the thing. I got the energy. Just if it's off, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Okay. And that'd be a thing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'd rather not post nothing just to be posting it, but not have no good energy. But I'm telling y'all, these are things that like people don't be talking about. I got a podcast episode that I filmed. And I was talking about it because I feel like nobody has this conversation. Again, everybody and their mama will tell you, girl, pick a niche, pick a done for you digital product that's already work. We get that. We get that. You know what I'm saying? Go on Canva, make you some little mock-ups, post a 3 to 7 second video, and that's cute. And and that is the strategy. I want to say that. I cannot say that enough. That definitely is the strategy. But again, there is energy behind it. There is mindset training behind it. And that has to be taken care of. I cannot say that enough. That has to be taken care of. That has to be taken care of. To be a person that literally was dirt ass poor, y'all, didn't have no money, and coming up in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one thing I used to always kind of admire about my husband, you know, and honestly, it was like this is normal shit. Like, why the hell are you impressed by this? But he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. I did. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know, when people be quick to be trying to say somebody's spoiled or, you know, you have a silver spoon in your mouth. It's like, no, like that's how you should be treated. You should grow up in a 2-parent household. Not knocking anybody that hasn't. Your parents should want to help you and support you, pay for your college if they can or whatever like that. So many of us, you know, grow up in toxic environments and it really do fuck us up from childhood. And it's like, again, we have to be that generational curse breaker. You know what I mean? Like, nah, baby, this stops here. I can have whatever it is that I want. I don't care if people think I'm crazy, whatever. Like, I remember when I always tell people this when I used to be, because I'm telling you, faith, baby, that faith, they say a mustard seed. No, seriously. It's something, I don't know if it's a Leo thing or just something about me. Like, y'all, I can always remember even going back to being a kid, being in foster homes, baby, in a guardian home. And I'd be like, bitch, one day I'm getting the fuck up out of here and I'm going to do something with my life. Okay. I'm going to have me some shit. I'm having me a big ass house or whatever like that. And it's like, girl, you should be grateful to get a permanent home. Can we start there? But again, like, bitch, you got to think big. That's why I'm always telling people, like, you have to think big. It has to start with you. And at the end of the day, it really sometimes don't even be us because we be having big ass dreams, right? It be the people that you motherfucking around that be knocking you and put, you know, and sometimes it could be people that you would never, it could be your husband. Not saying that my husband like that because he's very supportive, but you know what I'm saying? It could be people that you feel like you are entitled to. Y'all, I cut my whole entire family off. And as hard as that was for me, because I've always been the glue to try to keep us together, at the same time, it was like, bro, how many times we gonna keep bumping our head? These people keep showing you who they are. And I'm telling you, the moment that I did that, and it's crazy, like for the longest, and I feel like I'm still at a point in my life where I'm still trying to like work through this and get used to it. But all I can do is just pray, you know, and wish them nothing but the best. But literally my life took off. And it was like, man, I've been having this anchor on me all this time because I've been always worried about trying to help others and bring other people with me. But it's like, baby, if you don't have the mindset, you don't have the mindset. There's nothing that I can lead you to water. I can make you drink. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what, again, people don't even understand how that ties into your business and your hopes and your dreams. Because again, you want to be around positive people. You want to be around people that are going to pour into you, speak highly of you, fuck with your ideas. It's, you know what I mean? Because it's encouraging and it kind of builds you up. We all go through that. You know, the time of like, damn, is this good enough? Like, you know, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are they gonna fuck with it? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's like, no, like I'm telling you, for some people that are not where you want to be, or not even financially maybe where you want to be or whatever, I'm telling you, one thing, just checklist. Is your mindset fucked up? How do you feel about yourself? You know, these are things that I'm always telling people, like, it has to start there. And if you feel like, hey, my mindset is positive, I think highly of myself, I know that I'm worthy of certain things or whatever, then okay, cool, we good. That's great. Because that literally is 80% of it. I promise you, right? But then sometimes it's, let me evaluate my circle. Let me see who the people in the company that I'm keeping, right? Because you could be the winning friend in the circle or the winning family member or whatever. But again, when you have people constantly in need or always begging and need something for you, and you're pouring that, again, this is energy. You be pouring into y'all. I'm telling y'all, with all of my siblings, I'm the youngest of all my siblings. I used to literally take care of everybody's kids, pay for everybody's kids stuff. I mean, like literally, you would think these kids was my kids, right? The moment that I had children, my family literally was like, "Oh, well, you have a husband, so you maybe ain't nobody ever asked me to help me." You know what I'm saying? And it's just like things like that can play into. And it's like, again, when you feel like you somewhat made it, or you know, you start doing a little bit better than what you were, you know, you feel obligated to help your family and bring your family up and things like that. But baby, I'm telling you, it can fuck you up. And I'm just telling you, the moment that I went into isolation, y'all, it changed the motherfucking game for me. So I'm telling you, if you've been in this space, because I feel like a lot of people hit me up and be like, girl, I've been trying to do this for a while and I'm not getting nowhere. What do I do? Girl, how's your mindset? Your mindset good? Okay. What the family looking like? Okay. What let's start there. Okay. Is people supporting you? Do they understand? Even if they don't understand, are they like, hey, whatever I can do to help? Because that matters. It matters. And when I started like really starting to study like millionaires and be like, okay, in order for me to be this person that I want to be, and it's not even just about money, but just be this person that I want to be, it's going to take me changing my life completely. And that's another thing. People want this lifestyle and they want the results that they see of people's lives online, but you ain't really putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? You talking about, oh yeah, I want to make 10K months, I want to make 20K months, but yet you still doing the same thing that you was doing to make your 40,000 salary. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that $40,000 salary, right? But are you getting up early? Are you being intentional? Are you creating a routine for yourself? Are you saying affirmations? Are you in your Bible? Okay, let's start there, because maybe you need that word. Okay. And these are things, like I said, that are behind the scenes that I really truly feel like are tied into having success. And a lot of people that I feel like are successful, they do share that, but then a lot of people also don't. And I think that's the struggle and the disconnect for so many people that are watching as a genuine viewer. And it's kind of like, oh, I want to get to that point. No, these people aren't better than me, but how do I get to that point? And people want to give you the little cliff note, but it's like, baby, have you got on your hands and knees and prayed and asked God to bless your business? Have you asked God to lead? Again, I think a lot of people think like, y'all, I cuss all the time. Like, I'm working on it, okay, right? But at the same time, I repent. I have a conversation with God. Me and God's relationship is, we like this, okay? It's my homie. I talk to him every day. But like, no, like seriously, like, really humbling yourself. And again, if you get into your word and realize that like God wants you to prosper, the sooner that you understand that, like it will change the game for you. Digital products are amazing, changed my life, but it's like it really is some surface level stuff. Like, it starts with your mindset. It starts with your relationship with God. It starts with you changing who you are to really get to that point. Because if I would have never started waking up at 4:30, always sleeping, and making excuses of why I can't get where I'm supposed to be at, whatever, like, it takes time and sacrifice to live the life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can't say that you want it if you ain't willing to put in the work. And don't nobody want to put in the motherfucking work. That be the thing that be pissing me off, y'all. I be wanting to fight y'all lightweight, because I'm like, the sense of entitlement. And again, there's a difference of feeling like you are, like, people be thinking like manifesting something is like, okay, I want to win the lottery tomorrow. I should win the lottery tomorrow because I'm manifesting it. Why I didn't win the lottery? Like, baby, you ain't did no kind of work, no nothing, no like nothing. So again, like, I just like to talk about that stuff because again, I can get on here all day, show y'all step by step on how to make $500 to $1,000 a day, and a lot of people do. They definitely do, and that's great. But again, like, don't let that be your, I don't know. Just don't let that be like your goal. Be more than that. Because I see some people send me. I was just talking to somebody on Instagram that sent me a message, and they was like, "Oh, I always see your lives, and you talking about how I can make, girl, I could really use that right now." And I get, again, that's great, but at the same time, shoot for the motherfucking stars, okay? If you don't do nothing, if y'all don't take nothing else away from me, always shoot for the goddamn stars. Because when you limit yourself and you say that, it really holds you back. Now, I want to make passive income. I'm trying to make passive income. How can I I'm trying to create multiple streams of income for my family so I can create generational wealth. Yo, the power of the tongue, y'all, it is everything. And that's the thing, one thing that I had to learn. Like, it's everything. Baby, I'm not broke. The money's in another account that I have to move around. Okay? I don't have it at this second. But give me a couple of days, I don't know, I'll have it. Baby, I'll never claim that. When I be talking about people, I'm like, we ain't saying that. We ain't saying that, y'all. We are not saying that. So again, really focus on mindset and focus on changing. Like, I do these things where I don't want to make it sound like I'm psycho or anything like that, but like, I literally trick I hate saying the word trick, but essentially it is, y'all. I don't know another positive word for trick. Not that trick. But like, I literally, like, for example, let me give y'all something. Like, I be playing like manifestation games. Like, I don't know. Let me give you a good example. Oh, I mean, like, I can use us moving into our house and stuff. So again, I remember there was a point in my life where I was, and I've always done this, where I was homeless. I've shared this multiple times or whatever like that. I used to sleep in my car. My lights had got cut off. And I remember one time it was like just really just, I mean, it was probably the most effed up winter, y'all. I'm talking about to the point where my dumb ass, I didn't know no better. Okay. I had tried to throw some water on my windshield because the ice was frozen and my last minute ass, always rushing, had to be at work. But I remember, like, that's how cold it was outside. Like, I know that it's not that dramatic, but for Indiana, we hadn't had no real bad winters. Okay. So it was like a real bad winter. Sorry, y'all, my phone heating up. I probably gotta go inside. But it was like a real bad winter, right? And I don't know why, like, I feel like even though I've kind of had that, I had a phase of like, leaving or not having a relationship with God, but I always knew like, baby, when I was on my low, I hate to be that way, but when I was always down on the low, baby, I'm gonna call out to Jesus. Okay, I need your help. But I have always had like, I feel like this confidence of like, I don't know. Again, even going back to like I said, when I was in the Guardian's home and shit, y'all literally would be like, maybe one day I'm gonna have a motherfucking mansion, okay? Like, y'all don't know. Y'all gonna be up in here, but I'm not gonna be here. No, but I remember me being in my car and I was like, God, like I know this is temporary. I know this is not forever. And I know that one day I'm gonna be living in a 6,000 square foot house in a motherfucking prestigious neighborhood full of black people, okay? Full of people that's winning. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna get there, okay? And I would literally say these type of things, and it always takes me back to that moment because I'd be like, "Girl, why was you not asking for just housing? Why are you not being? Why are we not just keeping things simple? But let's get an apartment. Let's be able to pay for the rent. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like you have to be bold with the things that you want, and it's like the quicker that you get that way, y'all. I'm telling you, take it from me. Just take it from me. Shit will change. Shit will change. Uh sorry. Yes it is. Lonely road. Most people don't understand 90% of the time I'm super positive. That's good. Yeah, and I mean, Tori, we all have our moments. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. Thanks for subscribing, sis. Yes, this page, but I haven't revamped it yet. That's coming tonight. Okay, I got you, girl. You know I'm gonna support my girl. Amen. I have the money. It's just not liquid right now. Okay, baby, I just can't touch it. Okay, not tangible at this moment, but give me some time. No, and it's like you have to be that way. Like y'all, I literally have set alarms on my phone, and I talk about this inside of my program inside of NPM because when I say it has changed my life, because again, like if you are a mom, maybe if you work at a 9 to 5, if you got a lot of shit going on, it's a lot to be trying to remember. And I know that that's I even had to get comfortable with saying that. And I'm like, but at the same time, how can I want things to change drastically in my life? But yet I don't even have time for God. I don't even have time to give him the glory for 10 minutes out the day. Like I be scrolling online for, if I add it up, if I look at my screen time, come on now, and again, it's like it has to start there, y'all. It has to start there. It has to start there. And again, the moment that I change that and shift that, and that's why I always, again, I'm not knocking or like, digital products truly has changed my life, y'all. It really, really, really has. I can't say it enough. But sometimes it makes me think like, damn, if I would have applied myself accordingly to other things that I was doing, maybe I would have seen a lot more success because my mindset wasn't there. I didn't lead with God. That's why I tell people all the time, like in NPM, that's the first thing I want people to really recognize and understand. Like, get into your Bible, bro. Get into your Bible, read your word. And it's like, I really be feeling like I don't want to say cheat. Like this is my flesh talking, okay? I really be feeling like I be really like cheating the system because it's like, bro, if I read my word, if I start my day off with the word, like if I start my day off with affirmations and positivity, it literally changed everything. The moment that I stopped getting up at the last minute and rushing and basically waiting to rush, because that's what I used to do, like it just changed everything. And again, maybe I really took that from studying like different millionaires and seeing like them having I used to think having what do they say, like a routine, like that's some, girl, it's not the deep, baby. I'm doing the best that I can do. Okay. Like routine, the fuck? Like, we don't have time for that. But no, the moment that I started doing that and being intentional changed everything. So again, and this is why I'm always saying, and I hope it doesn't come off the wrong way when I'm like, y'all can really, digital marketing, digital products, done for you digital products, it's already been proven, bro. It's already been proven. And in the community that I'm in, DWA, baby, to see somebody, multiple people making $1 million, I'm like, bro, it's over. It's over. I really be out here half asking. I'm like, y'all put little to minimum effort. Don't get me wrong. In the beginning, when I was doing it, I mean, I enjoy making content, but I think coaching and mentoring, I ain't gonna lie, at times it has gotten overwhelming, and like I just didn't apply myself. And I'm like, even again, I feel like I was praying about this other day, and I feel like God was telling me like it's okay to say it because I never wanted to come off like oh y'all, it's so easy, but at the same time I gotta be truthful. It really is that easy if you take it actually, because again, the number one thing that I always see people do is they don't take the time to go through I can ask them a question, I'm like, I know you haven't been through I just know you haven't been through the course, you know what I mean? And again, it's like I've done that too. I bought things and sat on it for months, and it's just like it's something about it that like holds us back because we have this thing. My husband was saying, we were talking about this earlier, he was like, how people like to wait. It's something about that. What is it called? Is it like not energy? I'm always saying energy, not energy, y'all. But like how people will wait. Like you could have the money to pay a bill, but people will wait to the last day. Like, why didn't you do anything? Could have happened where you might fuck around and lose this money or mess it up. I don't know if that's the best example, but again, I find that kind of like similar. Like, people will literally wait to the last day to pay the bill. Why not go ahead and just pay the bill now? And it's kind of the same thing. This is a program that is showing you. You can literally go through the testimonies. You can see it. The numbers is showing you that people are successful. People are winning. People are making money online. People are creating multiple streams of income for themselves online. People are, you know what I'm saying, changing their lives. It's been proven. You're not, I don't want to use Columbus because fuck him. But you're not Neil Armstrong. He probably wasn't even first motherfucker on the moon either. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm trying to give you an example. You're not the first person that has to do it, that has to break down this barrier. And that's what I mean when I'm like, y'all, the Done For You digital route, if you want to make passive income online, I promise you, the easiest side hustle. I've tried it all: drop shipping, TikTok shop, UGC, wholesale real estate. I try to be a social media manager. I didn't try it all. I have tried it all. And for me, I just feel like low effort. My style personally, I do a lot of live streams and I make a lot of money from getting on live and just being honest and being myself, looking dusty and crusty just like this. But yet, to me, this is easy to show up this way. And you could be doing exactly the same thing, but at the same time, I do also know what I'm talking about. I do also not only stay in my Bible, but stay in what I'm talking about. So I cannot say it enough. If you are broke in 2025, and these are those other conversations that we have to be real with ourselves and say something like, have I really exceeded all of my, opportunities? Have I really exceeded everything? Because, for example, I was looking at these people that I know. Some girl was hitting me up the other day that I know. And she was like, man, girls here, I've been watching you for a while. I'm really going to take the leap. I'm going to take the leap. But I just ain't got the money right now. And then 5 minutes later, I didn't see sis turned around talking about she just bought Beyonce tickets. So, baby, I don't feel sorry for you. There's two types of people in this world. You know what I'm saying? People that, I get it. Oh, I'm going to spend my last just so I can have a temporary piece of enjoyment. But then there's also people that, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of living this life. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, repeating the same motherfucking cycle. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, following into these generational curses that have been passed on from my mama, my mama's mama, my mama's mama's mama, and all of them. And you know what? I'm going to do something different. I'm going to move differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen if I try to do something differently and really stick with it, you know? And that's one thing that I'm so grateful that, as much as I didn't want to be a parent, that I have to constantly remind myself, and that helps me kind of ground myself, because I be like, bitch, how you not believing in yourself, but yet you be telling your son, like, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. So it's the same thing, y'all. So again, if you are broke in 2025 and you have not exhausted everything, it's too, we are literally given the sauce. We have AI. There is no excuse. You can literally start a business with $0. But people won't do it because you scared. You scared that people ain't gonna like your shit. You scared that people ain't gonna fuck. Baby, Pepsi be posting ads and motherfuckers don't be liking they shit. They a $1 billion company. So, but guess what? They show up every goddamn day. So why can't you? And that be the thing. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm just here to lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. And again, to literally, I cannot say it enough. If I broke down every side hustle to you, with you starting your own business from scratch, you have to build up trust. You have to build up testimonies. You have to build up all like reputation, right? But if you go to Done For You digital route, it literally is already done for you. And that's the thing where I feel like people get the misconception of it, because when they hear Done For You, like, oh, you mean like the content and stuff like that? Yeah, it's done for you. But I'm saying the work is already done. You ain't starting from motherfucking scratch. You're not starting from scratch, y'all. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I ever could have done. Like, I never thought in a million years that I would have a truck, like actually have my business handled. I'm 30, I'll be 34 this month. And I never thought by the time I'm 35, I will have the deed to my house. And if I told you how much my house was worth, like where I come from, my upbringing, and this is me not trying to brag, not trying to boast or whatever, like that's unheard of. Like, period. People don't live to see their houses paid off and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why when people be like, oh, girl, you on your job, baby, the way this economy is going, the way the shit about to be fucked up and it come at the end of this year, bro, if you don't have 7 income streams, you're out your mind. And this is what digital marketing has done for me personally. You know, I was terrified to invest, y'all. Terrified. I was like, baby, that $500, but you gonna let $500 hold you back from making 6 figures in less than a year? Like every time I find myself going back into that trap of like, oh, it's just no, you was gonna let $500, bro, keep you from making six figures in 9 months. I can't say it where I come from, y'all. I can't. You really would have to understand. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay, I mean it's nice here where we live, but where I went to school, my if I can do it, baby, anybody can do it. Okay, and I'm not trying to preach to y'all whatever, but I just be like, I need again, it be your priorities, baby. You broke, but you going to Beyonce. You broke, but you trying to look like you got Louis Vuitton, baby. I ain't got Louis Vuitton. I'm not trying to look like I got some money. Please don't ask me for nothing because I ain't got nothing to give you. Okay. And that's the thing. We really have to shift our mindset and really say, fuck everybody. Like that's really sometimes what it takes. If you have an amazing circle that supports you, by all means, I'm so happy for you, really, because that's a great thing. And you should. But if not, baby, cut everybody the fuck off and do your goddamn thing. Okay. Like for real, because I'm telling you, the moment that I did that, y'all, I'm like, God, like I would have did this years ago. You should have just said that. Like what? Bam, look at you. Thank you, Tori. Basically, have you given the amount of effort that matches that I'm tired of and I want more of my exactly. And that's the thing. Like when people be like, oh, when am I gonna make money in this? You know what I always say to them? The moment that your ass get tired of living how you live in, the moment that your ass get tired of paycheck to paycheck, and so many people, Tori, we was talking about this last night on the call. A lot of people, they get in the game and they play so goddamn safe. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do what she's doing. I'm gonna copy off of her. But why is it not happening for me? And that's what I'm saying. It's something about when you click into your like when you literally like, I don't want to say faking the funk, but like when you just stop playing safe, y'all. And it's like I can know. For example, let me give you an example. I'm gonna get off here because this is going left. But I be knowing like to the point where it's like, and I was talking to a creator friend of mine who we were kind of talking about like I can know what piece of content that it sounds messed up when you say it. I can know a piece of content that I post and I know that it's gonna motherfucking hit, right? And it's not even about the views. I'm just saying like I know. I'm like, oh, I know when I post this, I guarantee you I get like 4. Like I be saying this shit in my head. I'm like, oh, if I post this shit today, I know I'm gonna get like 5 sales. I know I am. Like I just know. You know what I mean? And it's like you have to lock into that. And the quicker and faster that you lock into it, instead of saying, oh, let me do what everybody else is doing, instead of being like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be myself. If y'all fuck with me, y'all fuck with me. If don't, y'all don't. Thank you, sis, for liking the live. I appreciate it. Y'all, I'm bad at doing that on TikTok. I'm sorry. But I'm telling you, it's like it clicks. And so that's why I'm always telling people like get into this space, get comfortable with failing, move the fuck on. Okay. Because I'm telling you, it really, truly, truly can change your life. Y'all, when I was helping older women and I was like, God, how are we going to get through this? Like, maybe my patience. I don't have patience with these kids. How are we going to get through and to see them make money in this? Like,
Mommy,
5 figures plus? Yes, baby.
I think of my meal butter.
Okay, you going to baby school? Okay, girl. They don't want to see you. That's how I just know that it's possible, y'all. That's how I know that it's possible. Usually I get on here and show the program and stuff like that, but I gotta go feed my kids. But I just wanted to say that because it was just on my heart. And one thing I'm gonna do is speak my heart. Okay. But for real, y'all, if anything that you're trying to do, I don't give a damn if you're trying to be a builder, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like it really do start with your mindset. You really can. Like I just always remember, and maybe as a poor kid growing up, I don't know, those words just meant so much to me. When people used to say you could do anything you put your mind, like I'm always like, when y'all say that, what do you mean by that? Like I remember being like literally like 7, they'd be like, you could do anything you put your mind. This is why I always said I used to want to be a motivational speaker growing up, because they literally be like, you can do anything you put your mind to. And I'm like, I mean, but are you just saying that to like be my friend, like to make me feel better about myself because I'm a poor little kid and like whatever? Or do you really mean that? And it's like, again, I can think, hear something, feel something to the exact down to the T. And it always literally, like, I'm telling you, it's so funny. Like when I did my, I remember when I first did my first mentorship call, like I started breaking down because I literally seen the vision a long time ago of me being on the internet and talking to women. I thought it was going to be doing makeup tutorials and shit like that. That's what I was trying to do. But I was trying to be like everybody the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? But the moment that I literally was just like, God, like, hey, use me. I don't know what that looks like. Give me the words to say, Lord, because I be stuttering. To see that exact vision, insane. And that's what I mean. Like, we got to get comfortable with knowing that we can have whatever it is that we desire. I promise you that. Like, Get comfortable with that. If anything, again, if you don't take nothing away from me, get comfortable with thinking big, bitch. Okay, like think I want them fuck $10,000 months, bitch. I want 100K. I want 100K days. Okay, and say that every day. Write it down every day. I will start earning 100K months in my business. I will start making this. And it's not just about the money. I will be successful. I will get that house that I, you know what I'm saying? Start writing it down every single day and like having it register in your head or whatever. Start visualizing it and seeing it because y'all, every imagination or every reality was once an imagination. So again, if you thought about some shit or whatever, and sometimes and again, this is what I was trying to say earlier, but I had lost my train of thought. When I be saying like I trick my mind, like for example, when I wanted like my dream car or whatever like that, I would be like, okay, well, God has blessed me, you know, with my house. He blessed me with my husband. He blessed me with my kids. He blessed me with all these amazing things before. He blessed me with and I said he blessed me with my range. Like I would literally like just say it like casually, and I would say it like daily, like as if it's already mine. And it was like literally the moment when I had bought my car and everything like that. That was not the plan that day. Like we were literally going to go get a car for Toro, and it just the way things worked out. So again, and it's like that's another thing. You have to be open to what God has for you, because God will create a scenario. I feel like he will create a situation, and it may not be exactly how you pictured or the way that you picture. Like you be like, hey, I've been praying for this, you know, for this job and this certain raise on this job, and like I gotta get this job because this is gonna get me where I want to be or whatever like that. And God could have something literally 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times bigger than you. And it's like, no, God, whatever your plan is, because again, I know you want me to prosper. I know you want me to live an abundant life. I'm not concerned. I just want to follow your word. And again, spread your word to your people. You know what I'm saying? Encourage, motivate people, whatever it is that you're trying to do or whatever. That's what I be saying. I'm like, it ain't even asking for necessarily a materialistic thing. It's like, God, because I already know. That's why I be telling all the time, baby, I already know I'm gonna make some money when I get on live. Baby, I didn't already made 2 sales since I've been on here talking to y'all, and I ain't even showed the goddamn course. So that's what I mean. Like, and I've learned that poor-minded people take that as, oh, you're being arrogant, or oh, you're being cocky. And it's like, no, when you know the God that you serve, like I don't know about y'all, the God that you serve, baby, he gonna, baby, I'm gonna casually sit here. I'm not worried. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, like. I know for some people, like, you know, I be trying to talk to people about, like, you know, visualizing, and when it comes to manifesting or whatever like that, I really think of it as more as just my faith, putting my faith in God, because again, I know that I was promised that. And again, if you get into reading your word, you would know that too, you know. So again, if y'all don't take nothing away from me, baby, think big, okay? Please think big. Ask for the moon, the stars, and the rainbows. That's what I always say, because I'm telling you, it's the truth, girl. Are we about to color?
Yeah.
You want to color?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he put them chicken nuggets and the fries in there? But yeah, I'm about to get off here. But anyways, usually I get on here and show the course that helped me make my first 6 figures, and I don't have no apple juice, girl. Go get mommy cup, and please close my door, girl. You letting bugs in my house. Such a blessing. Thank you, Tori. Yes, we do, little sis. We want to see you. Tori, because girl, she getting on my nerves. Looking like yesterday. Need to get in the tub. Thank you. I mean, I got it for me. Okay, here. Y'all, usually, if this is the first time you see me, I apologize for getting a little deep, but it was on my heart. And one thing, like I said, I'm gonna do is speak my heart. But if you are a mom, what? Girl, you can't just drink out of it. Look, you so petty. Y'all, if y'all are a mom. Again, my name is Sierra Darnay. I'm a wife and mama too, and I help moms make money online with digital products. It truly changed my life, and it can change yours as well. I don't know about you, but as a mama, I just wanted to be at home with my babies, like straight up. I just like going out to eat, doing basic stuff, nothing crazy. I hated telling my kids no, and my husband was working 2 full-time jobs, and he was killing himself, and I did not sign up to be nobody's single mama. No shade to anybody that's a single mama, but I'm just saying, didn't sign up for that. So I was like, I had to find a way to make money. So I usually get on here and show people the program that I got started with, that I was terrified to get started with, because at the time I thought $500 was a lot of money. But when I say it changed my life, I learned so much from the program, took so much away from it. I created a mentorship community to also support that as well. So one thing that I'm doing for this month of July, because it's my birthday, is when you get Digital Wealth Academy, that is the exact course that I started with. You will get access to my community that I created for moms. And when I tell you, and it's an amazing community, and it helps you and supports you to getting your first sale. It's a digital marketing system that literally is catered to a mama's lifestyle, a mama that can't sit and watch a computer all goddamn day. I'm telling you, girl, it's the fastest way to start creating passive income for yourself. I'm glitching. Okay, girl, it's time to get off. Okay, thank you for telling me, sis. And I'm trying to think. Oh, that's Marquita. That's you, right? I think that's you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. But yeah, y'all. So my program NPM is going to be on sale all month long, and it is a digital product that you can resell for 100% profit. So once you get inside of the community, not only are you going to be learning high income skills, girl, you also going to be able to sell this digital product that is done for you. So it's a great way to kind of like get your feet wet into the digital marketing space and start making passive income for yourself. Like I said, for the whole month, it's going to be $77. But if you get Digital Wealth Academy, which is another amazing done for you digital marketing system, that program is actually 85% commission. So every time you sell it, you literally get 85% of the profit, meaning $422 to be exact. Both of these programs, like I said, are amazing. They pair really well together. And you can learn how to create multiple streams of income, create your own course one day, or again, take the route like I did and just resell this product that's already winning, that's already working for hundreds and thousands of people. And usually, like I said, I usually get on here and show y'all, but my computer is overheating. My phone about to overheat too. So catch me when you can. I'm just your bad man. I'll probably be on a little bit. I don't know. I've been saying that I want to like keep going live because I ain't doing nothing. And I'm gonna be on vacation soon. So I gotta double down these next couple of weeks. Yes. Okay. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, if I can get back on later, I definitely will. But I promised my baby I was gonna color with her. So yeah. But again, y'all, open up your Bible if you don't do nothing and really start just getting yourself in a routine. Start your day off with positivity. Like, baby, I'll be playing Pastor Mike Troy. I don't go to church, y'all. Let me not act like I look. These churches are a little suspect these days. But I do try to pay it forward, if not daily, a couple times a week. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I would not be where I am at if it was not for God, if I would not put my trust with God, because everybody named mama left me and forsake me, but not him. Okay. So I'm telling you, start your day out. And if you are like how I was, girl, you ain't got no excuse. You can go on ChatGPT and be like, I'm struggling with procrastination. I'm struggling with my faith. Can you give me some scriptures? And she'll tell you what scriptures to go read in your Bible and read it, study it, understand it. And if you need it to be broken down, girl, go on to Google, break this down for me, because I don't understand some of these words. That's what I be doing, y'all. My Bible studies is real ghetto, but they be deep, okay? But it really, truthfully changed my life, and it opened up the door for me to understand that, again, God does want me to live an abundant life. God does want me to prosper. I just need to unlock that within me, you know what I mean, and think that way. So again, open up that Bible, girl, say them affirmations, okay? But all right, y'all, I will see y'all a little bit later. Again, if I could try, what you say? I'm getting ready to do my launch for NPM right now. Okay, sis, we're gonna do a live. We're gonna do a live soon. Or we all gonna maybe it's gonna be TikTok, girl, because I'm not paying for no damn platform. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Okay. It's so perfect for me as a student of digital marketing, since I'm a mom, and for my audience too. Thank you, sis. Hey, make sure you go in there and leave a review. I mean, and again, leave your honest review, but that helps everybody, you know, the testimonies for NPM, especially when you're going to promote it as well. So when you can, sis, whatever you've been through or whatever that's really resonate and helped you, please go in there and leave, you know, a meaningful testimony. You know what I'm saying? Something that, again, don't lie or try to make me feel good. Tell your truth, girl, and how it's helped you, okay? Because like I said, it's gonna help all of us. And y'all, I'm working on some content and stuff like that. And I'm really like, baby, I'm really over here. Like, baby, we doing minimum effort. Imagine if we really turned this thing up a notch. But I'm like, God, I don't know if they ready. I don't know if they ready. So again, y'all stay tuned. But all right, y'all, I will see y'all later. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And tomorrow's Thursday. Thank the Lord. Okay. We getting closer to my birthday each day. I'm just playing. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Okay, Mo, you ready to color?